Yeah, police here say this is the kind of thing they only see once in a career. In today's long trail of blood and murder, this apartment complex in Garden Grove served as crime scene 1 and 3. It started with the robbery. The suspect then returned here and murdered his 2 robbery victims. He then went on a 2-hour trail of terror in 2 different cities, leaving people in a panic.
It's pure evil when this happens.
Pure evil came to Orange County tonight when one man went on a deadly rampage spanning 2 different cities and 7 different crime scenes. It began just after 4 p.m. with a robbery at this apartment complex in Garden Grove. 2 men called 911 saying their apartment had been broken into. They would be dead within an hour. First, though, a man robbed a bakery nearby. Cash was taken at knife point, but no one was hurt. That suspect then returned to the apartment complex where he also lived and confronted the 2 men who had been robbed, stabbing and killing both of them, one inside their apartment, the other on the balcony. A half hour later, 5:40 p.m., that man holds up a check cashing business at knife point and gets away with money. Minutes later, he holds a woman up with a machete at an insurance office. Police say the 54-year-old woman fights valiantly as she's stabbed multiple times, possibly with a machete. She will survive. His next up, a gas station where he attacks a man pumping gas. He doesn't rob him, but he nearly kills him, disfiguring him in the process, nearly severing the man's nose off his face and stabbing him in the back. That man is expected to survive. Minutes after that, he stabs and kills an employee at a Subway restaurant in Santa Ana. Half a block away, and minutes later, he goes into this 7-Eleven, stabs and kills a security guard, cuts the gun off of his waistband, and walks outside. By then, undercover police officers had located his car and met him as he exited the store. The man surrendered, dropping the gun and knife, and was placed under arrest after a 2-hour parade of terror. In the end, 4 dead, 2 stabs, and 2 cities left shocked.
You don't see this happen every day. This is one of those things you see one time in a career.
Just very sad and shocked that this is happening here. Not sure what's going on in their head and what's their motive, what's going on. It's just very sad.
Yeah. Now, given the size of this crime spree, the investigation is going to take quite some time to complete. In fact, police say that with all those crimes happening nearly simultaneously, one after another, they were stretched thin today. The district attorney has already been on scene. The case has already begun, but it's going to take the end of this investigation, which again will continue through the night and well into tomorrow.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our Eyewitness News YouTube channel.